All right, what's going on, everybody? Jesus, going on, everybody? As you can see, I caught the fucking move of the year. This is ripping without me now, but I don't really give a fuck. So let's go into today real quick. It is Friday. I caught a dub for about, let's see my trade singer P&Ls, 1.6k. Very, very money. This is now my third winning day on Top Step since my payout. So my payout was, look at last week. Oh my goodness, what a fuck. We're on a holy shit. So after this week, I took a payout, so now my winning days have refreshed, and now I got three. So if I could get two next week, then we could look at another about $6,000 to $7,000 to my bank to end the month, which would be very nice, obviously. But let's get into this. All right, so coming into the day, what did I say? I said bearish today. We filled the new week opening gap on both assets and are now pushing down with momentum, looking to open a 4-hour gap at 10 and inversing a bunch of 1-hour gaps. We have news at 9:45, but I wouldn't hate a pump off open and a short off that. If we don't get something immediately, then I'll wait for 9:45 news. So what happens? We pump. This is a 15-minute gap, by the way. This blue box is a 15-minute gap. So what happens? We pump at open, and we make an S&T with this high, but I wanted to see this hourly get hit, because this was just some 15-minute swing high, whereas this was an hourly inside of an hourly gap. So I wanted to see us hit this with an S&T. What did we do? We edged it, and then came below, and we got this 1-minute inverse right here, as you can see, and I was like, all right, you could do maybe here, and then take it to London, or maybe if you're feeling confident or cheeky, you get a little 26-point dub out of it. Just putting the stop above the fair value gap. Maybe that wick would have taken you out. Maybe it didn't, etc. So I didn't love that short just because I wanted to see this get hit. And also we had news at 9:45. So at 9:45 we drop news, and here's the candle. We make this low and we make this high. And I know if one of them gets swept, the other has to get hit at some point. So what do? We shoot down and we take out the low of the data high of the data candle, and we respect a 1 minute fair value gap. Then at the bottom of this move, we make a 30-second SMT. As you can see, this low never got taken on NQ, but it did on ES. Then we V-shape with incredible momentum. Look at the close on the 1 minute, an absolute beauty of a close. So I got in around here, and because the close was so shit, I put my stop down here back at the midpoint of the 1 minute fair value gap that we respected. And I wanted to take one con off at the data high because I was so confident that we would hit the data high. And then I left the rest for that hourly protected high. And what happens? We fucking mooned. We were chopping like crazy. Then we get one candle that takes out the data high and then takes out this high. But I was on MNQ. Of course, we edged the high on MNQ, but I trailed aggressively, so it didn't really matter anyway. And then it got me out for like 185. So then I just quickly scalped one of these green moves up for a winning day, and now we're fucking pumping. So caught the entire move of the day. If you go through the checklist, rejection out of a higher time frame PD array. This was a discretionary play because I was confident in the data high getting hit. So the 1 minute was enough of a rejection for me. We had the internal SMT. We have an external SMT with London low because we took it out on ES but never took it out on NQ. IFEG and then targeted data highs and an unfilled and an hourly protected high above. This is an A+ setup. We have only been taking A+ setups. I've been very, very cautious because I know that I'm going to get rid of these top steps soon. So I'm just trying to get my third payout here, and then I'm going to probably get rid of them, or maybe just gamble them on the 6th or whatever the day we have the next news event is. So yeah, it's been quite a time for sure. And yeah, I mean, we're doing really well. We're on a great win streak right now. But I got to stay humble, obviously. I mean, this is part of the game. There's going to be win streaks. There's going to be losing streaks. But the thing that I'm happiest about is that every win that we've taken has been a great A+ setup. I mean, I've been saying on all my recaps, this is an A+ setup. So, I keep on journaling for you guys and doing these recaps, and these are all great to study. So very happy with this day. Done before 10 a.m. Like we were out at 9:56 for a very, very beautiful day. But another thing is we were inversing a 15-minute when we closed above here. When we closed on the 1 minute, we got back above a 15-minute, which gave me more confidence that price was going to flip. And now we're V-shaping off this gap, I guess. So yeah, all right. Well, that's the trade. Very, very good trade. Very, very good week for me. Next week's going to be a little tricky with FOMC, so I'll see how often I'm trading. But yeah,